yeah, baby. Oh, yes. StreamYard is giving me the red, which means that we're live. And not even 30 seconds into this, I see the buffoonery from Mr. Tech Rant, Trenton Marshall out there. All types of buffoonery. Got all these people hashtagging. I see you, Trent. I know where you live, Trenton. I know where you live. But thank you for the super chat, sir. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! For those of y'all that were here last night, I don't know. Uh-oh. Maybe I should turn myself down. That'd be great. For those of y'all that were here last night, y'all know last night was one for the agents. I don't know how the hell we're going to follow that live stream up, but we're going to try. And I'm getting help tonight because I got my man, VypTalk Tech in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm good. It's been a while since I've been here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it has been a while. And he just goes completely black.
And it died. This happened to me on my stream. Keep on talking. I'll fix it.
All right. He's going to fix the camera. But yeah, we got Zach in the building tonight. Like that, I don't know how we going to follow up last night. Last night was just incredible. Once again, thank you all for last night, because last night was absolute madness. I've only seen something like that in one of the stream I've done. That was what I just seen, but y'all were lit with it. So thank you so much. But we got Tech Rant in here. We got Apple Monster, Retether Tech, Gabriel T. Black, Crypto White, the poet. Who else out here? Alan Osborne. I saw Alan out there. There we go. Anthony Beltray back for more. Gamcast is here. What's happening, y'all? Woo, the whole squad. John Michelle's here. Digital Slane, Javon Sims. We got Aditya. Who? Joseph Hardison's here too. Will Barlow, El Jefe Review. What's up, Jeff?
I know that
Gwendolyn G. Woo, man. Everybody's here. Everybody is here. Oh my. Oh, we got Brett. Nope, that's not Brett. That is Brett. There we go. We got Brett and Gino too. What's up, man? How y'all doing? Tonight? Apple Monster's here too. What's up? So we got to talk about the debacle that I had to go through earlier today. Y'all see the title of the live stream. The pre-order, all of these 2020 pre-orders feel like they have been straight out of Hades from hell. I mean, good Lord. Last week we had the PS5 pre-order, which was absolute buffoonery. Sony dropped it on our heads. We didn't even know what was coming. We thought we were going to have time. They told us out of their own mouth, we were going to give you time. Come to find out, 2 hours after the event concluded, bam, pre-order went live. Nobody knew. We were all scrambling trying to get a pre-order. But then today happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Microsoft, they want to come in there and be the hero because they want to make fun of Sony. They want to talk about how we're more organized. We're giving you guys advance notice, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as 11 a.m. Eastern hit today, brick, monkey, dog, heritage. It was monkey, dogs, and riches. That's all I saw. I was trying to pre-order an Xbox, and I saw monkey, dogs, and riches. And for those of y'all that are not familiar with internet lingo and slang and internet topography, monkey, dog, and riches are not things you want to see on the internet. You see dogs when you go to Amazon, and Amazon pages are down. They see all these little cute dogs. You see monkeys and riches when people's pages are broke. I saw monkeys and dogs and riches for an hour, 1 solid hour. I was trying to pre-order an Xbox Series X from Amazon, and they kept throwing me these little furry little creatures. I was like, I don't want your damn dogs. I want a system. Come on, Amazon. Damn. What's up, Dad?
I feel like there should have been like a drinking game set up with the Amazon dogs. Like every time this dog shows up, take a shot. Right?
Seriously.
It's crazy.
Woo,
it's crazy.
Monkey, dogs, and riches all up and down the line. Finally, though, an hour in, shout out to Wario64. This dude has been dropping all the pre-order links for the PlayStation and Xbox. He finally posted Amazon links when they went live. The one link that he posted first didn't work. Then he posted an alternate link. I finally got through on the alternate link, secured my pre-order for an Xbox Series X, and we are in the building. Yeah. So I got the pre-order for the Series X in, so I got it done. That's good. Took me an hour, though, after all the monkeys and dogs and riches I saw. Finally. It's crazy, but the question becomes, how do we get here? Why are we here? Why does this keep happening with major pre-orders? This is now happening with the PlayStation 5 pre-orders. It happened with the NVIDIA graphic cards, and it's happening again today with the Xboxes. Why does this keep happening? And it's what Rich from Review Tech USA mentioned in his video. Mm-hmm. We are up against bots, people. For those of y'all that are not familiar, there are people out there, a-holes out there, who have bots that they do their work for them. They have these bots go to all these little sites and instantly buy up or pre-order everything that they can. These bots are they're like an army of internet robots that they go around different sites. They buy everything before we can even have a chance. So the moment these pre-orders go live, especially if you're like Microsoft and you give people advance notice, these scalpers have time to set up the little internet bots So the moment somebody pages up, the bots are attacking and trying to get into your house. And they attacked all 3 pre-orders for Sony, Microsoft, and Nvidia. The bots attacked, took all these sites down. I mean, seriously, how can all the sites be down at the same time? The bots, baby. So we need to figure out a way to stop these damn bots because these bots are out of control. They're getting on my nerves, Zach. They're getting on my nerves.
It's sad because the pre-orders haven't even started, and if you go to like check eBay, for example, for fun, Xbox Series X, $2,000. What? Ooh. Like what? Like you are what? Right? And it's almost and you talked about Rich there,
Cucumber.
I mean how he basically suggested that. Okay, yes, the Sony debacle, if you want to call it that, which really, if you really drill it down, it comes back to Walmart jumping the gun in a way, because they're the first ones that did it. But because they didn't give a specific time, a specific date when Sony PlayStation 5s were going up on websites, more real people, it seems like more real people were able to secure their orders, right? Mm-hmm. So all these people, like you're saying, with the scripts and the bots and everything, didn't have a chance to set up for the specific date and time. When they announced the specific date and time for the graphics card, the 3080, and now the Xbox, I knew this would happen. And sure enough, like I was able to go in and add the units to my cart. I didn't buy them though, because I right now I'm just going to start with the PlayStation and I'll get the Xbox later. That's a different story. But it did take about 45 minutes. So you said it took an hour for you. So
an hour to get in pre-order today. So me an hour.
Yeah. So it makes you wonder if they set them out in waves or whatever. But there's got some websites, enter this, pick out how many windows or how many cars you see or something like that, right? Kind of like with Ticketmaster, right? So, you would think by now in 2020 there would be more guards in place, but as technology advances, so do the bots and everything, right?
Getting annoying, man. We need to find a way to stop these damn bots.
And what about the other thing? You retweeted this. You're the one that retweeted this. All the parents that went out and bought a 1X. So so let's go through the naming conventions.
Yeah.
Of the Xbox. Go through this, and I'll explain my side of this. Go ahead.
All right. So right now on the market, you have the Xbox One, the Xbox One S. Well, the Xbox One X isn't on the market anymore, but it's still available for purchase in many places. So you got the Xbox One X. Mm-hmm. And now for pre-order today, the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S.
Yeah.
So apparently there was a screenshot on Twitter of Amazon, excuse me, which was showing a 747% jump in Xbox One X sales.
Mm-hmm.
The Xbox One X, the new one.
Any hardcore gamer is going to know which one they go after. They know what they're going after.
Right.
But what about the parents and maybe people are buying gifts and everything? And I will fully admit, because I haven't owned a console for years. I've done the PC gaming stuff here, and then I've been focused on other things in terms of digital and everything like that. When I started watching more Review Tech USA with Rich, because in my opinion, he's one of the best sources for news and rumors and everything in terms of consoles, I started getting confused with the naming conventions. And I know that during some of his streams, people said, "Can you please enunciate the names a little more clearer?" Mm-hmm. Right? And even I got confused because I would go online. I'm like, okay, so there's a 1S and there's a 1X and now there's a Series X and a Series. Do you know what I mean? Like, so even I got confused for some time.
Naming conventions are terrible.
So I can understand how that would have happened today. I can completely understand how that would have happened.
Yeah, Gabriel. Microsoft officially didn't continue it themselves, but you can still get it on Amazon. And apparently, a lot of people brought it on Amazon today. And there's going to be a lot of pissed people when they get their new Xbox and thinking it's the Series X, when in actuality it's the 1X. But it's easy. I can understand how you could get that confused because, like Zach said, the naming conventions are so close. And the other big thing that we're not really talking about right now is that the Xbox One X, I think right now is $300. Yep. Guess how much the brand new Series S is? $300. So if you're a parent thinking that, I'm buying a new Xbox, you hear about the new Xbox for $300, and you go out and buy the One X, like, that's $300. That has to be one. That has to be the one. Let me get it.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know. And Microsoft did them no favor with that stuff. No.
I can see this happening with a lot of younger gamers where they don't have a credit card, whatever. They're at school today. Hey, mom and dad might be working from home. Hey, you can go on Amazon at this time and get it. Here's what you need to get. and they just, you know what I mean, that maybe they're not paying attention, or maybe I can totally see that happening today.
Yeah, like I said, my Captain Life, like I said, the Xbox Series S, the next generation console, is $300. But if you go on Amazon, the Xbox One X, the old one, is also $300.
Yeah.
And if you get the name confused and you see $300, you think you got the right one, when in actuality, you don't have the right one. But Microsoft is so terrible at their naming conventions that the average person might not be able to differentiate between the Series X and the One X, or the Series S and the One S, or whatever. It's crazy, man. It's buffoonery. It really is.
Yeah, at least with PlayStation, they just went 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right, exactly.
right? And the only difference between the two consoles literally is a drive, right? Is a physical drive, which, you know, I give them credit for that too. So
yeah, I really like the way Sony did that. The only difference, like Zach said, between the PlayStation 5 disc and digital is the fact that the digital does not have a disc drive, as opposed to the Xbox One, the Xbox Series S and the Series X. The Series S is a watered down version of the Series X, so it's like it's completely different things. I mean, you get next generation experiences on both of them, but the Xbox Series S is not as powerful as the Xbox Series X. God, it's even confusing saying it. Good Lord.
yeah. Right? If it
It's terrible.
did he say X or did he say S, right? So
right. They almost sounded like the way I said it.
yeah.
Buffoonery, man. Absolute buffoonery. But yeah, these bots are annoying. Like, I should not have to I mean, I know a lot of people are trying to do the same thing as me at the same time, but I should not. Every site should not crash. There were 5 sites. Well, actually more. I think probably more, like 6 or 7 sites today that went live at the same time. They should all not be crashing at go time. It's crazy.
Where did you end up securing your order from?
Oh, I got my PS5 and Xbox via Amazon.
You got them both via Amazon? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here in Canada, the main sites were Amazon Canada, Walmart, EB Games, which is like GameStop. They're basically the same thing, right? I think they're owned by the same people. EB Games, they just crash right away. They always crash. Like they're like the video game place to go here in Canada. Source crashed right away. And then Best Buy was up. Best Buy Canada was up for a long time with both.
Oh,
you could put both in your cart here in Canada.
After I tried to pre-order a PlayStation 5 from Best Buy, I was done with that. Their whole is in the cart, but they won't let you check out. Monkey crap pissed me off last week. I was done. I was done with Best Buy. So a trend is asking the difference between the Series S and the X. Yeah, they both have the same CPU, but I think the Series they have a different GPU. The Series S GPU is not as powerful as the Series X GPU, obviously. So that's the difference. And the Series S only has 512 gigabytes of internal storage, as opposed to the 1 terabyte you'll find in the Series X. So,
okay,
yeah, there's some few things going on.
Okay.
And
plus, I mean, one looks like a wall speaker, and the other one looks like a it looks like
or
right?
the internet can calling it intercom.
I mean, but who cares what it looks like as long as you're getting the performance, right? So
yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is, the Series S is a good buy because if you don't have a 4K TV, you don't need it for that box. That box matches out at 1440p. So it can work on it'll give you good looks and performance on most TVs that aren't 4K yet, or things like that. So I mean, that's $300. You get the next generation experience, but like I said, it's a watered down. It's a literal participation trophy. Like I called the Note 20 a participation trophy. The Note 20 Ultra is the real one. That's right. The Xbox Series S is a participation trophy, and the Series X is the real big boy. That's the real hammer right there. Bam.
So you got the X,
yes,
and the PlayStation 5, like the disc version.
Digital. Yeah, I got the digital one.
Oh, you got the digital, not the disc one?
I originally brought the disc because I could not get the digital. But before I went to bed, I once again shout out to my man Gregory McFadden coming in clutch. Hit me with an Amazon link to get the digital. So at the 11th hour, right before I went to bed that night, I was able to secure my digital edition of the PS5. So I ended up canceling my disc edition. But I originally got the disc version because I could not get the digital one that day. But I was able to pre-order the disc version. But when Greg hit me with the link to Amazon, I was able to secure the digital edition. So I ended up canceling my disc version. So yeah,
that's good. It's really interesting because last week with the PlayStation stuff, like the digitals were going like that. And when I as soon as I got mine through Amazon, I went back just for fun, just to see if there was any like bundles, like 2 controllers or whatever. And over on EB Games Canada, okay, which again it's the same like GameStop, they had their disc 2 controller bundle. It was there for the taking for a good hour. Like it just sat there. the digital ones were gone like that. So that just makes you want. Obviously, price point plays a major point, right? And so it's very interesting. It was almost like foreshadowing, like, okay, so this is how retail game stores are going to go down, right? If you buy a digital, do you have any reason to go into the stores anymore? No.
I mean, it's already happening. I mean, I think the sales of video games today, I think 83% of video game sales today are digital, as opposed to the 27% physical.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's very interesting when you look when I went back and I saw that, okay, I can still get like physical versions and everything like that. And now that's not to say if you buy a physical, like the disc version, you can't buy just the digital version of a game, right? You can still do that. So
shout out to Fit Blonde Fitness with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you, Fit Blonde. Back to work on a broken foot. Ooh, ouch. Sorry to hear that. Hope you leave real quick. Damn. Ooh, that's no fun, but I appreciate the super chat. So thank you. But so I love how my boy Border Work Edabon, Thunder Eater, Colonel. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know him. He always like to come at me because he loves Xbox and he knows I've been clowning Xbox all summer long. But when I told him about how the business works, he thought I was messing around, but I was not messing around. Both Sony and Microsoft are intentionally putting out less of the lesser expensive boxes out there because they want you to buy the more expensive boxes. Now, Edabon thought I was messing around and joking around, but come to find out, he found out I was right. Microsoft intentionally put out less Series X boxes because why would they don't want you guys to buy the Series S. They want you to buy the Series X. So they're making more of the Series X available. Sony did the same thing last week. They didn't put out that many of the digital ones because they want you to buy the disc one because they want to make the money. This is business 101. I told y'all last night. These brands don't care about your brand loyalty. They don't care about your allegiances. They care about their bottom line. And in order to fatten their bottom line, they want to sell as many of the more expensive boxes as possible. So they're going to make the less inexpensive boxes more scarce. It's that simple.
Yeah. At the end of the day, companies will market this and that. It's not to say that their intentions are evil or anything like that, but you got to remember at the end of the day, these are companies and they may have shareholders and they have people to answer to. And the bottom line is at the end of the day, their wallets have to be bigger. That's why you start a business, to make money, right? If you want to change the world, then start a charity or something like that, right? And be a nonprofit. That's different, right? So that kind of goes back to the whole conversation about brand loyalty, right? And you know something else. We always talk about brand loyalty with our viewers and the people that watch our videos and the live streams and everything. We should talk about brand loyalty within the creator community because it's pretty hard. It's pretty disgusting sometimes. Some of the stuff we see out there.
I'm pretty sure this is in the creator community too, but it's all for nothing. These brands don't care about you. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm technically a part of Team Pixel, but do I feel like that gives me like special info with Google? No. They just want me to market their phone when their phone come out. I mean, I don't take it from anything more than what it is. Okay. That's just it. They don't care about me like that. They want me to market their product, and that's it. I mean, we got our newest Team Pixel member here, That Talk Tech here. I'm pretty sure you understand where I'm coming from with this.
Okay, so I was gonna bring this up later on. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. Bring up Bruce. Bring him up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Bruce Wayne. I'm going somewhere with this. Okay,
Bruce Wayne is here. Yeah.
So you named your device.
Yes.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the situation.
I am. Bruce Wayne is Bruce Wayne. Okay, so he's already famous. He's already famous.
So you named your device Bruce Wayne.
I did.
Why did you name him your Galaxy? Why did you name him? Sorry. Why did you name him Bruce Wayne?
I don't know if I think I talked about this on stream. I even talked about this on stream, or I talked about it on Twitter. But I've been watching a lot of dog videos on YouTube lately. There's a guy named Jason Corey, and he has a dog called a Connie Corso, and he named the dog Bruce Wayne. And I've been binge watching his content, and the dog is so cool. He's so chill. But you know, he's a big black dog. Connie Corso dogs are like 150 pounds and such. And he called the dog Bruce Wayne. So when I got my black Galaxy Fold, I've been enjoying it so much, I decided to name it Bruce Wayne. So there it is. I mean, look at right now it's Bruce Wayne, but as soon as you open it up, bam, Batman. Yeah, literally, it makes sense. It literally makes sense. Or as the curve would say, open and close, hey, open and close, hey, open and close, hey. I made him laugh. I made him laugh. Yeah, I made Zach laugh, baby. Woo!
Okay. So I was thinking about that today, and because I was doing up my notes and everything for my Pixel 4a, I guess review. Yeah, I guess it'll be a review video. And I was trying to think, what could I name this device? Could I give it a could I give it a name? But here I came up with a name. And if you're a parent, if you're watching this right now and you're a parent, you'll understand this analogy. Okay? Who's this? Who is that?
Woo! We got Thomas.
Okay, so that's Thomas, right? Thomas the train. Okay. Right? Thomas. Now, what do we know about Thomas? Thomas is not the strongest. He's not the best looking. He's not necessarily the fastest. But he's a really, really useful engine. The Pixel 4a, it's not the fastest. It's not the greatest looking. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles. But it's really, really, really useful. Bam.
So the title of your Pixel 4a review will be Pixel 4a review, the little engine that could.
I mean, I guess so. I don't. I'm still setting up the shots and everything, but there's going to be a lot of Thomas in the video. Let me tell you. I'm just trying to, so people can kind of understand like where I'm coming from with it. It's, and I hope that makes sense for people that know who Thomas is. Now, if you don't know who Thomas is, you either don't have kids or you didn't watch enough PBS, and you need to get on that. Okay, so. Get on that.
Ethnic, the digital games are not more expensive. They're the same price as physical games. They're not more expensive. They're the same price. Yep. The new Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Ultimate Edition is going to be $70.
Dude, that looks so sick.
Oh. Yeah, it's going to be $70 whether you buy it in store or buy it on PlayStation Store. It's going to be $70 either way.
Mm-hmm. Now, so if the Pixel 4a is Thomas, then like the Note 20 Ultra is like Gordon. Gordon is like one of the big boys on the show. Has all the cars and everything, and he's huge and he's fast and everything like that, right? So, but again, Pixel, they focused on the things that matter on this, right? Make it useful. So there you go. That's my analogy. So it also gives me an excuse to do a lot of tight shots and close-ups with the phone next to like my kids' Thomas toys and everything.
There you go.
It'll be fun.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing. But yeah, even though I love this Fold 2, and on any other year, this probably will be phone of the year. It still can't have phone of the year this year because the Pixel 4a is just doing too much at that price to give anything else phone of the year this year, in my opinion. And I probably should make that clear because a lot of people get all choked up when I say certain things. That's my opinion. If you don't think the Pixel 4a phone of the year, it is okay. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Give your opinion, put it out in your videos, and do what you got to do. But in Viper's opinion, the Pixel 4a, even with the Fold 2 and the Note 20 out there and the iPhone coming up, the Pixel 4a is probably going to be phone of the year for me.
So I don't have an applause thing for you, but I'll give you this. I'm going to give you this. All right. For taking your Fold 2 outside of the house without a case on.
You made the road now.
I know it was bugging you about that, but honestly, I would be the same way. I really, because you know me, like I still use like a thin case. I still need to have something on my devices, right? Even for surface protection. I would probably be the same way. Like, no, I can't take that past the door. I can't. Forget not even the backyard, right? I would be the same way.
But when like Travis and Technically T brought it up in their videos, I understood exactly where they were coming from. You are talking about a $2,000 phone that is more fragile than most phones.
Yeah.
But you really can't. I mean, you really can't be comfortable using it as an everyday device because you can't even take it in all the environments that you could take a normal phone. This is not water resistant. It's not dust resistant. So you have to be careful and mindful of how you use it. And you definitely have to be careful of the situations that you're using it in. So when Travis and T say they can't take it outside the house or they're afraid to, I understand. But I'm a savage. I don't care. I paid too much money and I'm having too much fun to leave this behind. So I take it with me. I make sure I'm careful with it. That's all it is.
It's like 3,400 with the conversion. It's like 3,400 Canadian. Like I mean, I get it. Like now the thing that you peeled off there, the initial screen protector or whatever, when you first unbox it, it says like not to use like long nails, right?
Right.
Yeah, I have this really bad habit of never clipping this nail.
Dude, so that I had to. I had to cut my nails just to make sure. I found myself almost making contact with my nails. I'm like, all right, now we got to cut these. We gotta cut
So
them out.
I wonder if we could find a direct correlation of nail clipper sales increasing with Fold sales.
I don't know. So Janosa says, in my opinion, it's rhetorical. I mean, I guess kind of, yeah. In my opinion, I mean, again, if you have an opinion different from mine, that's okay. But it's not really going to change my opinion unless you bring in some logical, hardcore fact to back your up of your opinion. But 99 times, well, I should not 90, but usually about 80% of the time, you're not going to change my opinion unless you can.
I think. Yeah. I mean, part of that is your opinion, and part of that is your experience.
Right. Exactly.
If you gave, let's say you have a neighbor that's across the street from you, Viper, that does the same thing as you. He does videos, he does text, and he might have a completely different experience. You both work in the same building, you both take the same train, you guys both drive the same car. I mean, do you know what I mean? Right? Their experience could be completely different, right? So
yeah.
Just like some people have said that the screen brightness on here hasn't been the greatest.
It's terrible.
I think it's okay. It can be better, but I've taught. I mean, because it learns, right, as you move the slider back and forth. So, in my first couple of days, yeah, it wasn't the greatest, but now perfectly fine, right? So, that's my experience in like 3 or 4 days. So,
no doubt. So, we are on day 22 of Live Timber, and for the 22nd day in a row, I have more than 30 people watching me. This astonishes the hell out of me because, again, I am live streaming every single day. Some of the stuff is getting redundant and repetitive. I know because I find myself discussing the same thing sometimes day after day because they're still relevant in the news cycle, so I have to talk about them again. Or if I get new information about something that's already in the news cycle, then I want to bring the new information to you if it changes my perspective. But 22 days in a row, I've had 30 or more of you all watching, which is absolutely incredible. Normally at this point is where I say super chats over, but we're not doing that tonight. I'm not saying that tonight. I'm not putting the ticker up tonight. I'm not saying it tonight because what you all did last night was insane. Take a break. I am ordering you all to take a damn break. We don't need super chats. Damn it, Rashid, I said take a break. Take a break, Rashid. Take the night off, son. Take it off. Good Lord.
There it is.
Especially after what you did last night, Rashid. Take the night off, son. Listen. I love the fact that you guys feel like you want to donate to me. I appreciate that. But I do not want you guys to feel obligated to donate. I don't want to feel like this is a cash grab, even though I've made it perfectly clear that I am trying to raise money. But after last night, we can take the night off, y'all. Damn it, take the night off, y'all. It's cool. Y'all did enough last night. Calm down.
These two are notorious. Notorious.
Shout out to Rashid. Shout out to Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel is definitely notorious. It might be the 22nd day in a row he's donated. I mean, that's not even an exaggeration at this point. Goddamn, but damn, take the night off, y'all. Take the night off.
These two guys are they're big supporters of the community, but not just you and I.
Right,
Jason, I've seen them in Travis's streams. Like, yeah, they're good guys.
But seriously, y'all can take the night off. I mean, we don't need super chat tonight. We really don't. I mean, you all raised some $400 for me last night. We can take the night off. We're good, you all. I'm good.
So they help pay for the fold.
They help pay for the damn Xbox about the time to keep it. But yeah, dude, we still got 8 more days to live stream, so y'all can take the night off. It's okay. We got more opportunity for you to super chat. You can take the night off. I am telling you guys to take the night off. It's cool. But seriously, you guys, thank you so much for the support. I mean, the support is overwhelming, man. This is why I love doing these live streams because no matter what's going on in the world, I know that if I hit the go live button, you guys can stop what you're doing and support me no matter what. Even though I keep talking about the same stuff over and over again sometimes, you guys still come back, which is kind of crazy. But again, thank you guys for supporting me. I appreciate it. We're on day 22. Shout out to Rashid for defying my orders. Shout out to Jay Boogie for defying my orders. You guys are single-handedly defying my orders, but I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Y'all out of none. Y'all
Jay
nuts,
Boogie.
Man.
There
y'all
we go.
Are nuts, man. I appreciate you. Thank y'all. Thank you. I'm seriously, we don't need it tonight. I promise y'all, we don't need it tonight. We're
Here,
good.
I'll give him one of these.
Yes,
Good.
science.
Has nothing to do with super chats at all. I should really get the show me the money Tom Cruise thing, whatever movie that was from. What movie was that from?
Or I think what is it? Ricky
Where he's yelling, "Show me the money."
Was Ricky? Maybe Ricky Big? I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, I gotta get that. I gotta get that clip.
Or let's say tomorrow can be the Viper needs an A7 and 3. No, I am not doing it. No.
Has that showed up for Terry yet? Has Terry got it yet?
No, it's not. Somebody make sure Terry Warfield gets his A7 and 3, please. Thank you very much. He's been waiting patiently.
There's 2 tweets I can depend on every morning, seeing every morning. One, Terry putting on coffee, and 2, has my A7S3 shipped yet? Like always, those two tweets, see them every morning, right?
Okay, now that I will allow. If you guys want to become a channel member, I will allow that. Although if you're on an iOS device, you probably don't have the option. So I should probably put the link in the chat at some point. But I'm not even putting the link in the chat. If you can't become a channel member, don't even worry about it. If you're on an Android, you have the button. If you're on iOS, you don't have the button. I'm not giving you the button.
When you have a chance, you should change up those channel member logos and stuff like that. Like you could probably dude. You know what you could do? Just go, because you always change your avatar for Twitter. Just go through and pick some of those. Like for 1 month, 2 month, right? Because you're always changing those. That's simple, right? You could use that.
I mean, I don't know if the thing about the emotes, they have to be real small, and I don't even know how to make things that small and things like that. Crystal White, hey, Chris, thank you for the super chat. No nights off. Oh my God, no, y'all are insane, man. But thank you.
Are you gonna watch Samsung's thing tomorrow? It's tomorrow morning, I think. It's at 10 o'clock Eastern. I have to double check the time.
I mean, I don't really have much interest, but I probably will, just because I'm probably not gonna be doing anything else at work in the morning. So I mean, I ain't know what to do. Actually, I don't know. I got a meeting in the morning, but I don't have any meetings in the morning, so y'all should be able to watch it. No problem. The Poet's out here with a super chat. Thank you, man. Oh, he got it phone. Oh boy.
Oh, you got the black one.
Sorry, you got the black one. So now you know. Now you get to know how I feel firsthand. You'll probably be naming your Fold 2 after you're done, because the Fold 2 is that good.
Congratulations to him, by the way. He's killing it on TikTok, and now the TikTok lives.
TikTok lives, yeah.
Right? He's killing it over there. Like,
oh, my man, Big Cloud Gaming is in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing? Yo, Big Cloud, it took me an hour today, man. It took me a whole hour to secure an Xbox Series X, but I did it. I finally got one through Amazon, but it took a whole damn hour because these bots don't let up, man. These lames and their scalpers and their damn bots crashing all the websites like they did with the PlayStation 5 is ridiculous, Big Cloud. It's ridiculous. I hate it. We need to do something about it. We need to rage against the bots, man. Rage against the bots. But like I told you guys, I don't know if I'm going to keep the Xbox because, again, as I explained to you guys, I'm a content creator. And anybody that does this knows that we don't have a lot of time to do things outside of content creation. Mm-hmm. So I do not need two consoles. But what I remember what I told you guys on Twitter earlier today. Even if you don't need it or can't afford it, put your pre-order in, especially through Amazon, because they don't require any money down. Yeah. So I have not paid a dime for the PlayStation or the Xbox yet because Amazon does not require money down.
Yeah, in case people are wondering how that works, basically is with most retailers, unless they tell you up front, it's just a soft hit on the credit card to make sure the credit card is good. It's not necessarily looking for the funds. But when it goes to ship, that's when you'll get charged. That's legally what has to happen.
Well, with Amazon, there's not even a soft hit. They literally don't charge anything until it ships.
If you have a history with them of buying stuff, they won't even until it actually ships. That's right.
Amazon charges nothing. When I did the pre-order through Walmart, though, they hit me for the whole amount up front. So,
did they really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Of course. Most other places, the soft authorization is the whole thing. Now it might drop off over the next few days because they know the phones are there, but they need that whole amount up front. That's why I love Amazon so much, because they do not do that. They don't take no money off the cart until they actually ship the box. So that's why I got both of my pre-orders through Amazon, because I have not paid any money yet, but I have money set aside for the PS5. And after last night, I got more than enough for the Xbox Series X. But I don't know.
Everybody, get ready for another live-tober. No, I'm kidding.
No. Your boy Viper, it needs a break after this whole 30-day fiasco we got going on here. But seriously, you guys, thank you so much for supporting, man. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the Xbox because, again, being a content creator and creating as much as I do, I don't really have time for two consoles, and it's overkill because you got to pay for PlayStation Network and Xbox Live on top of the game. It's too much. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about keeping it. I mean, you guys definitely made it possible. So I mean, I don't know. But the other thing is that I have to find a way to get an iPhone 12 Pro Max this year, because the way I normally get it, I don't think it's gonna be available to me. So I'm gonna have to pay all the money up front for that, which I normally never do with an iPhone. But I spend too much money with Verizon, and they're not letting me finance anymore. So I got to come up with like $1,500 in November. So I can't even mess with the.
How many lines do you have? You just have the one line, don't you?
No, dude. I have more than 5 lines. Okay, so yeah, I have a lot of lines with Verizon. I spend too much money. They have kind of blocked me. They say, yo, the Fold 2 is enough. You on your own after the Fold 2. So I got to come up with all the money for the iPhone. So. Probably, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the Xbox. It depends on how much money I can make for the rest of the month, and then how my money's looking when the iPhone drops. Apple, I need you to figure out what you're doing with the iPhone this year, because I kind of need to know how to allocate my funds. Apple, so Tim Cook, Craig, I need to know when the iPhone event is happening, when the pre-orders are going live, so I can make sure that I got my money stacked correctly, baby. Let's go.
Don't we have a leaked date? I mean, honestly, if you look at October,
I haven't seen anything.
I heard the 13th.
Yeah. That's the date that John leaked like a month ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard 13th.
But I haven't heard anything recently about it though.
Yeah, 13th pre-orders will be on the Friday the 16th, and then in your hands on the 23rd. I guess depending on which kind of unit it is, right? Because
then he said the pro model won't go up for pre-order sale until November.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. But I'm definitely interested because is it going to be a big enough upgrade for me to go? Because I love my 11 Pro Max, right?
I thought the same thing last year, but then Apple knocked it out of the park last year. So I mean, I don't know, Simply Pop. I mean, we got 25 minutes left. You want to come in here and say hello? You can do that, man. Or you know where to find me Friday night. It's up to you, man. Better make a decision quick because we got 25 minutes left. Rashid, I kind of agree with you, Rashid. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I had the money, I would rather them take the money up front because, like you said, they don't have to think about it later. But I have already set aside funds for the PS5, so I'm not even worried about that. Amazon can take it whenever it's going to be there because I'm not touching that money. Like I said, the Xbox, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but if I do keep it, that money will be ready when that comes because, yeah, that y'all took care of that already. So we ain't got to worry about that. But
isn't it crazy to think that like a PlayStation 5 digital costs about the same as a mid-range awesome device? Do you know what I mean? Right? Like,
no, Trent was talking about this on the stream about how you can get both consoles and it would still cost you less than a flagship phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so crazy when you think about it, but I mean, I kind of understand it, right? Because a console is not as valuable as a smartphone. A smartphone you use to take with you everywhere, every day. A console sits inside your house for the time that you won't have that time to go have leisure time to enjoy it. It's not that important. The value of a console isn't that. It doesn't match the value of a smartphone. So I can understand why the smartphones cost as much as they do, even though they are priced too much. But a smartphone is exponentially more valuable to me, at least, than a console will ever be.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't owned a console since the original PlayStation. Then I did a bunch of PC gaming. I was big into World of Warcraft for the longest time, and then, then life happens and everything like that. So, to me, it almost reminds me of like what OnePlus is doing, which is, or at least the old OnePlus, which is, bare bones, barely breaking even on the device, or in this case, the console, and then they'll make their money on services, games, etc. Right? So it seems like that especially Xbox with their aggressive pricing and what Sony's doing here, even though
what Microsoft is doing with Xbox All Access is kind of nice, especially during the uncertain times that we're in with COVID. You can finance the console and pay monthly for it if you want to. Although they did that all wrong today. See, the thing about Xbox Access is that they have to run a credit check to see if you are worthy of being in that program. Yeah. You ain't got time for that with these bots, bro. These bots are operating at a 10-second notice. So while you're getting your credit check, your Xbox gone. Yeah. So they needed to handle that better, and they failed at that because they should have had that credit check pre-set up before these things even ever went on pre-sale. But
the credit check should just be done with the credit card, is it not? Or is it like a whole form to fill out?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's like a whole form. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know. I didn't do it, but I'm pretty sure like a whole form that you have to fill out or whatever. And part of the pre-ordering process, there's a certain part of the pre-order process where you have to get your credit check if you're doing that way. So that I'm pretty sure that screwed people over today too, because while you're getting your credit check, while they're checking it, because it usually takes less than a minute in most cases, but I mean, the bots only need 5 seconds. The bots need 5, maybe 3 seconds to take your Xbox. Okay, while you're getting your credit check, the bot's like, thank you.
I found a really wild video. I found a wild video a few years back about like with Ticketmaster.
Right, Rashid, right? Credit check approved. Never mind, we're out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much it.
Oh
right?
man, woo!
It's but I really hope that nobody goes and buys these and that these people get stuck with these things, right? Do you know what I mean?
They will. I mean, and if they did it to scalp them, then they should get stuck with them. Good.
Yeah.
Good for you. So right now there are 52 of you all watching, and I know there are at least a few of you all in here watching right now that aren't subscribed to my main channel. So what I'm gonna do right now is post a link into the chat. You guys should definitely go check out my main channel and subscribe, because this is actually my secondary channel. I only do live streams on the channel, but on this channel that I just put in the chat, I do regular videos about Apple content. So if you're into iPhones, iPads, and all that Apple content, news, and things like that, definitely go check out my main channel. I got a whole iOS 14 playlist up there for you guys. If you just upgraded to iOS 14 and you want to know how to do different things on iOS 14, there's a whole playlist on that channel. Definitely check that out. I'll be adding more videos to that over the next few days because there's so much going on with iOS 14 and I got more videos to make. But
is that iOS 14 how to picture in picture still doing well for you?
So you're on, but the video that took off like gangbusters that I didn't even see coming with the widget video. I did a video on after widget. Yeah. And that video blew up for like 5 days. They were getting like hundreds of views an hour, like crazy.
So I was trying to figure out, because it seemed like this past weekend, anybody that had a video on widgets or iOS 14 setup, took off. So we have you doing well. Jason hit trending. A couple other people we know hit trending, right? And I think this is what happened. So iOS 14 dropped last Wednesday? It was available Wednesday morning, apparently, right?
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah. So I didn't actually upgrade my phone until Thursday. Mm-hmm. And then my sister has an iPhone SE, and I messaged her about it. And in typical fashion, she doesn't text me right back right away. And then she messaged me Saturday night, or was it? Yeah, it was late Saturday evening, saying, "Hey, my phone says that something called iOS 14 is available. Is it good?" I'm like, "Yeah, get on that." So I'm wondering if Apple pushed it out, like told everybody on Saturday here, and then of course everybody's upgrading, so they're rushing to YouTube. What's this all about, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm sure if you went into Google Analytics, you would see like all the searches and everything like that. But that's pretty crazy how that took off for
like people. I figured picture would be the big thing that took off, but no, it was the widget thing, and people are loving the widgets on iOS, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Gabriel said Greg hit over 1 million views on one of his videos. I'm not surprised, man, because my widget video, like for 5 days straight, it was hitting like hundreds of views an hour. Like, yeah, it was madness. It was crazy. Like,
GS hit 1 million, I think, with his. I think he must have hit 1 million by now.
Who did?
Apple World. Nikias. Sorry, Nikias,
yeah.
But yeah, he did really well. I think one of his was close to hitting 1 million, and it was similar kind of topic. It's kind of funny, like I know some people are kind of ribbing Apple users, saying like, hey, we've had those for years over here on Android.
Yep.
I mean, yes, we have, but I'll tell you this: widgets are only good if they're actually useful, right? To fill up your screen full of widgets, it can get a little overbearing with information and everything like that. And I don't want to say that iOS has done it right. I'm not going to say that, okay? Because there's definitely some improvements here and there, and they've definitely simplified it, right? But it seems like just the right amount of information and the way it's presented in terms of the fonts and size and everything like that, at least for the default stuff, seems to be good. I mean, what does your screen look like?
Oh, I haven't even messed with that yet. So it looks
so I use that color widget. They put the time and date and the battery there at the top. Mm-hmm. And then my next one down has got the weather. Then it's got the Apple Watch, like workout stuff, and then my Google search. Oh, and then also I'm finding this really useful. The widget that shows like your time on different social medias and everything. And then I've got a bunch of other stacked stuff down below. And then of course you got the app library, right? So I do need to clean up some of these other things, but I used to be really big into widgets and this and that and changing fonts and everything on my Androids, but after a while, it's just like, I just want to kind of keep things simple. So, I think it's interesting to see where not even 3 years ago you could customize your iPhone, but now you can, right? And it's definitely done in a very Apple way.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, they're kind of limited, but I think there's an app out there called WidgetSmith that allows you to add third-party app widgets, which everybody's like, that app is blowing up. So shout out to that dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Castle Life, thank you for subscribing, man. Yeah, this is actually my second channel. Like I said, the other channel that I pasted the link to is my main channel where I do all my non-live stream videos, my regular videos. But that channel is dedicated to Apple content. So, I mean, if you're not into Apple content or you don't care, then don't go over there because it's not gonna be for you. But if you are into Apple content, definitely go check it out. Let's see. Simply popped that his boy Siobhan hit 500K views in 24 hours. I wish I could do that. Man, YouTube be trying to hold me down, but yeah. I can do that.
I know that you also have closed captions. That it very clearly says closed captions. Are those the ones that you did, or you did with Rev?
There only one I did with Rev because actually I brought 2 videos. Well, I paid for 2 videos to be captioned by Rev. The one video they did excellently. The other one it was trash. So I just had to correct it and you my own captions and things like that. But yeah, all of those videos that I captioned are captions that I have to go in there and do myself or correct at YouTube. Sometimes YouTube does correct the caption in English, but it's always wrong. So I have to go in there and correct it. So you got to go in there and correct it. No, what I do is that if I feel like the video is evergreen, I'll go caption it. But if I feel like it's not evergreen, I don't caption it because why? I don't do that. So I just it's gonna have a short shelf life anyway. All right, Coleon says, is Apple TV worth the purchase? It depends. If you have an older TV that doesn't have an already built-in streaming platform like Roku or like has an Apple TV app or Amazon or something like that, then yeah. Because with Apple TV, you got all the different apps. You obviously got Apple TV, then you can get like HBO, Netflix, all those apps on your TV. So it's good for older TV. But if you have a TV that's like 2018 or newer, those TV probably already have a built-in streaming platform on them, so you don't really need an Apple TV for those. But if you have an older TV, then yes, it's probably a good addition. Apple into new Android, not so much. But it does seem like they are opening up a little bit more. I mean, we never thought we would have widgets on iOS, but here we are. We got full-blown widgets, and it's kind of crazy. I mean, it's crazy going on Twitter and seeing all these different iPhone home screens that I've never seen before. I'm like, wow, we have come a long way in the walled garden. We've come a long way.
What would Steve think?
Oh, Steve is probably turning over 5 times in his grave. Like, what is this? What is this? First we got styluses, now we got widgets. Tim, what are you doing with my company?
App drawers, yeah. I got to ask you, going back to Apple TV, are you going to renew your Apple TV Plus? Because you got it for free in November, right? Just like I did.
Yeah. You're right. That year's almost up. Ooh.
I'm seriously on the fence, but leaning towards no. I hate saying that too.
I can't. But so Apple TV Plus have surprisingly been better than I ever thought it was gonna be. It exceeded my expectation for year one. But Corona didn't do them any favors, and I'm waiting for I have to watch the morning show. So whenever the morning show comes back, I'm there. So
have you watched Ted Lasso over there?
I have not. No, I heard. You need to
watch it. I think there's 9. I think there's 2 episodes remaining in the season. The last number 9 comes up on the 25th, but it's really good. Jason Sudeikis is really good.
I hate it. I hate this weekly episodic content. Can we just drop everything like Netflix does? That's so much better.
If you go there right now, you can watch 8 episodes, and then you'll have to wait for 9 to come out on the 25th in 3 days.
God, I hate this weekly. It's funny. I started watching. I watched episode 1 of The Boys, and I went back to watch it, and I'm like, wait a minute. Where's the rest of the episode? And then I realized they were doing weekly episodes. I'm like, oh my God, what is with them weekly stuff?
I've never watched that. I've never watched The Boys.
I don't really like. I mean, a lot of people like it, but I personally, I don't really care for it too much. But I saw season 1, so I'm just seeing if season 2 gets any better. But I hate weekly episodic content. Can we just drop everything like Netflix does? I love how Netflix does it. So good.
Are you going to renew? I know you're going to do this. You're going to renew your Disney Plus because Mandalorian, right?
Actually, I think I'm going to rework my Verizon plan to get Disney Plus included. So I think that's going to end up happening.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah.
So yeah, because Baby Yoda coming back, and he's coming back to save 2020, and I have to be there for that.
The preview, the teaser looks really good, and if you pause it just the right places, you can see Boba Fett. The Fett's there. He lives.
I don't think I thought of teaser, but I did see the teaser because I had Sasha Banks in there.
You can see him.
Zach, actually, you know what?
What?
Let me just show you. I'm not going to tell. I'm just going to show you. You probably know, but just in case you don't know, you're going to find out real quick. Let's see. Yeah, let me go to the picture here so I can show Zach what is happening here because this is kind of incredible.
What? Did I win something?
So, Mr. That Talk Tech, are you aware of what's coming in a couple of months here? Coming in November here. Are you aware, Zach?
It's going to be my.
Are you aware that this is coming? Are you aware?
No way.
Zach. Yes, they did it again, Zach. They did it again. We got the 1989 Batman Batwing Lego. Oh my Lord.
Hold on.
Hey, we gotta get Batman. Batman. I understand.
Yeah. Wow.
So I'm guessing you have not seen it.
No, holy wow.
Yes.
No, is that for real?
And it's for real. It's coming out. It's coming in November. I think pre-order starting in October.
I'm on Lego. I get the Lego emails, but I haven't seen anything about this.
It's real. It's gonna be $200.
I still It's still available to buy, but I haven't bought the Batmobile yet. I'm still jealous of yours. Like,
you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. But now,
wow,
dude, Lego is not doing us any favors, man. I still got an iPhone to buy. I'm trying to buy consoles. Like Lego, what are you doing, man?
I will cancel my PlayStation just to get this. This is badass. I mean, Batman 89 was the best. Michael Keaton was an amazing his Batman was amazing. His Bruce Wayne was good. This is my opinion. Wow. What website is that on? Where
am I at here? What is that? I mean, just Google Lego Batwing and it'll come up. This is what website? Oh, that's CNET. This is CNET right now.
It's CNET.
Yeah. Just Google Lego.
Oh my God! Look at this.
Yeah.
How many pieces? How many pieces is it?
I think it's like a 3,000 something. I think.
This is so awesome.
It's huge. And the best part, Zach, you can wall mount it. Yes, you can wall mount it, Zach.
Hey, you see that? You see this spot right here where one of my things fell?
Yeah.
Or I could put it right there, and I could put a light on it.
Woo!
Oh my goodness!
You can wall mount it. Oh wait, where'd you go? Hold on. That's weird. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. It's on Amazon. Oh no, it's not. Okay, that's a different thing.
No, it's not available for order yet. Like I said, I don't think it's being it's not coming until November. But I think if you're like a Lego VIP, you can pre-order it in October.
Wow, this is
man.
No,
you can wall mount it, Zach. You can wall mount it.
Yes. Dude, that is
it is delicious, Zach. It is delicious.
Wow.
For those of y'all that are not aware, that thing right there, that is my Lego Batmobile from 1989 that I brought last year. And now I'm doing it again. Pick it up. No, I'm not gonna pick it up.
Yeah,
not picking it up. I already messed up some of it. No, we're good. I'm not picking it up again. But yeah. Okay. Time.
So Trenton, if you're gonna do any more, we'll be right back. There's your one from this week. Because last week's was just comedic timing. That was brilliant. I actually had a couple emails from people saying, hey, you can get that looked at. And I'm like, do you understand comedic timing? That's what that was last week. That's what that was last week.
People actually reached out to you? Wow.
It's anonymous stupid troll emails. Yeah, but dude, that looks awesome. That's all right. Do you remember the Voltron? I think Renee got the Voltron. Do you remember Voltron, the one from last year?
Yeah.
I missed it. I missed it on that, and I'm trying to find it. But reseller, it's just insane pricing, right? And everything.
How long did it take it to build? It took me a month to build that Batmobile, but we were adults, so we don't have the time to just sit down and dedicate. If you sat down and just did it straight through, it'd probably take 8-9 hours, I'm guessing, maybe. But because I'm an adult and I have real life to live, it took me a month. So there you go.
Hold on. So my wife just texted me back. We're watching the stream. We know about Batman. Relax.
Hi, Ben Zach. I am not sorry for alerting your husband about the Batwing. He needed to see it. He needed to see it.
He's watching with my son, so he's freaking out as well too.
Oh, you in double trouble now. You're in real trouble.
Whenever he wants to watch Batman, he always wants to watch 89 Batman. That's it. Like he likes the Christian Bale ones, but like he just loves the 89 and the Batman Returns.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that might be the best Batman movie besides the Dark Knight. Woo. Yeah.
I mean, Val Kilmer was good too. I mean, it was okay.
No, he wasn't. Stop lying, Zach. No, he wasn't. Stop lying. Stop lying.
You didn't like Val Kilmer's Batman?
No. Kilmer and Clooney were trash. Okay, let's just.
Clooney was trash. Yeah, come on. Even
Kilmer and Clooney were both trash. Come on now.
The Batman with Robert Pattinson one come out next year. That looks interesting.
Interesting, but I'm a little scared. We'll see. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the kid got taste. He does. But that Batwing needed to be seen. I'm not looking at where to acquire that. Unfortunately, with everything that's coming up in the latter half of the year, I have to put it at the bottom of my list. But I'm gonna find a way. I will find a way. I need this.
Like, you know who's gonna probably have this early to do like an unboxing like that is our friend Cool Toy, Douglas. Cool Toy. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to bug him and say if he's getting it early. This looks cool, man.
Bob Grant, Adam West was the real Batman. hey, that's the OG, man. That's the OG.
Did you ever see that movie? The 69 Batman movie?
Probably,
He's running around with the bomb on top of the. and everything. Had all the bad guys. Had Catwoman, Riddler.
Oh man, that was classic.
Joker, right? That was classic.
Let the my Captain say, well, we all know who's getting what for Christmas. Hey, a lot of people are gonna be getting that Batwing for Christmas, and they will be very, very happy.
Wow, that's 3,000 pieces.
3,000 pieces, man. That thing is huge.
Whew.
And it's wall mountable. Oh my god!
I know.
I mean,
I don't know if I'll be able to get away with that because my kid will want to play with it all the time.
As soon as I thought it was wall mountable, I thought about that scene in Batman Returns where Keaton looks up at the bat signal. Oh, woo! I mean, that's exactly how I look on the wall.
Could you mount it behind you?
If you, yeah,
behind you.
You already know.
Right there at the lights.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about that thing being wall mounted, then if you light it up right, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. You all are now watching a couple of 30-year-old kids, but we don't apologize.
You know, I don't care because you know what? You and I, we grew up in the 90s and everything, and you know what? We now have access to adult money, so we can do stuff like this.
Right? Adult money, right? We can do what we want. When we were growing up, if we asked for the stuff from our parents, they were like, no. But we have our own money now. That's right.
Yeah. I remember asking my parents for the longest time for a Nintendo, like the original Nintendo. And I thought for sure I was getting it one Christmas. This box was the exact dimensions. And it ended up being something stupid. I can't remember what. I was so upset. That's why when these retro systems came out, I've been going nuts with them. Right?
My mother used to trick me like that all the time because she knew that I used to try to peek open my presents every Christmas. I used to find them and then try to tear little holes in them and see what they were. So she got smart. She kind of rebought them so they would be something different from what I thought. Yeah, she got creative with that stuff. You were absolutely right. The Batmobile is fragile, but the Batwing is interesting because if you wall mount it, then you really never have to touch it again. So I mean. Yeah. I think the Batwing will be better because if you wall mount it, then you don't have to touch it no more. You wall mount it once, that's it. But yeah, I'm always almost knocking over the Batmobile because it's on the couch. So yeah, I've lost a couple of pieces to that, unfortunately, but it's still intact for the most part.
I was gonna say, didn't it come? It came with a Joker, a Vicky Vale, and a Batman, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
What'd you do with the other characters?
Oh, they're around somewhere. I don't know where they are.
They're under the couch somewhere.
They're probably in the kitchen somewhere. I don't know where they are. They're not important. The car's important. The car's intact. For the most part.
Fair enough. Dude, I can't believe I didn't hear about that till now. Wow.
See, this is why you keep me around because
I've been purposely not been on Twitter a lot because it's better for my psyche. So, yeah.
Well, you all, it has been another fun night, but we got about 3 minutes left in the live stream. Do you guys have any last minute questions, comments, or whatever before we get out of here for the evening? Let me know. You got a question for me? You got a question for Zach? Let us know. We'll hit it up.
Do you have anybody coming up on your podcast anytime soon? Anything scheduled?
No. No? After I did the one with Big Cloud Gaming, I it's a little bit harder now since I'm going back into the office more regularly. So I don't have the time that I had before to do that consistently. But eventually, me and Mr. Mobile have a date in October, Michael. Don't forget, Michael. I'm coming after you. You promised me October.
So we because we have a lot of the crossover audience, we will be on the Painfully Honest Tech podcast here on YouTube tomorrow night. Yeah. It was postponed because Jason had to take care of some things, so we're gonna be doing that tomorrow night. You will still do your stream probably before or after. Probably before, right?
Depends. It might be after. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
No. It'll be before. I got easy as after. So yeah, it'll probably be before. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll be over there, and then also I talked about this on my stream, and it's okay to talk about here. I have Super Saf booked. He's good to go for the Painfully Honest Tech podcast, but it was supposed to be next week, but because of the Pixel 5 thing happening on the 30th, Saf's like, I need time to take care of that. So it'll be sometime later on in October. And it will be a very early show. It'll probably be around 4 o'clock Eastern.
Yep.
4 o'clock Eastern, which is, 1 o'clock Pacific kind of thing. So, and that's because of the time change for him over in the UK and everything like that. So, if you're fans of Saf, and if you're not, what are you doing with your life? Make sure you guys are there for that. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Gabriel, it's already been an hour, man. Crazy how time flies when you're having fun. But shout out to all of y'all that are watching tonight. 43 of you all hanged out for probably the whole hour. Thank you. For those of y'all who defy my orders and super chatted tonight, thank you very much. Even though I know where you all live and I'll find you. Thank you anyway for super chatting. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Zach, for joining me tonight. I appreciate you. I mean, obviously I can do these by myself, but they're a lot more fun when I have somebody in the co-pilot chair. So thank you, sir. I appreciate y'all.
Especially when he doesn't know about things like this.
I know, right? I mean,
And then you get the reaction.
the back when you get a real time childlike reaction. I mean, these childlike reactions on YouTube lately have been all out of the park. First one with Flossie, then it was me last. I know first one with Flossie, then it was Benjamin from Lover Attack with it Fold 2. Then you had me last night with all these super chats. It's been madness on YouTube lately.
The Floss reaction video was amazing.
Oh, dude, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Woo!
Yeah, Floss, yeah. Hey, sometimes it be like that when them beats hit you, boom, it hit you hard. But thank you guys for rocking out. We will be back tomorrow night on the Painfully Out of Tech podcast. Live Timber will be back tomorrow night here. I don't know what time yet. Just check your YouTube sub box, and I'll schedule it at some point tomorrow. I don't know. Shout out to Rashid for once again defying my order before we leave. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. But until the next time, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.